the toilet plungers that you can find at the dollar store into these cute snowmen. And they are so cute and easy to do. And then we'll turn the dog watering dish into those cute Santa boots. So stay tuned and I will show you how. Okay, with this one, we are going to take this toilet plunger, and I cut part of the stick off and just made a hole and put the little top on. And with these, they weren't standing up real straight. So I took a little foam ball and kind of smashed it with my hand. And then I took a little foam dish you get at the dollar store, and I just stuck it inside, and it makes it a lot sturdier. Without it, it just kind of flops and falls over like that. But if you put this inside it, and it's just big enough to fit in there good and tight, just push it up in there. And with that little ball, that gives you more support. But see, it just stands up really straight now. So we're going to cover this and make it look like this little guy right here. So he's so cute. And it's just a toilet plunger snowman. And I got my inspiration from Crafty Wampus. This is the little place I got it from. So I want to give her credit because it's such a cute idea. So that's who I got my inspiration from. All right, let's go ahead and start. We'll start covering him. Excuse my voice tonight. I've had a terrible cold, and I have tried everything to get my voice back, and to stop coughing. So if I cough or I sound froggy, I apologize. Okay, and on the first part where you're putting on the rubber, you're going to want to do a bead of glue around the whole thing, because you don't want that ugly color of the rubber to show. So we're just going to put a good amount of glue and just start covering it like this, and make sure we look around it and make sure that is all covered. Okay, now we'll start with another line. I probably really over glue my stuff, but I just don't want it to fall apart, and so I use so much hot glue. Okay, let's take it around and make sure we've missed or haven't missed any spots. If we did, we can still go around and fix them, but no big deal. Okay, this one we're going to go a couple of rounds with it. There. Okay, now we've got the bottom covered. And this little stuff will pick up everything. This chenille yarn, I got the big ball of it down here, and it's just the one you can get at Walmart, or not Walmart, excuse me, Hobby Lobby. Okay, now we're going to start up the little wood part, and just start turning. And this is a lot like the little cone trees that I made the other day into snowmen. But I saw this idea after that, and I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to recreate this one too into a little snow family. So that was so fun to have a cute little snow family. I'm gonna put a picture in this video of where I've displayed it in my house. So I just take this and I make sure that this is kind of crunched down so you won't ever see the stick. I got this round up around my foot. All right. Keep it going. Kind of smush it down. Okay, and then once we get to the head, we're going to do the same thing as we did to the rubber part of the plunger. Is we're going to put a little bead of glue around, and then so it will go up the little ball. Keep it going. Just kind of fluffing it, thinking everything's looking good. Apologize for not being around the last little bit. I've had such a flu bug, and my husband, I just getting over it, feeling good that day, and then he ended up in the ER and in the intensive care unit. My husband, since 2016, has had stage 5 renal failure. His kidneys have shut down pretty much completely, and he does dialysis 3 days a week. And so with that, he's got to really watch his diet. And so over the Thanksgiving holiday and kind of leading into Christmas, we kind of slacked off, me and him probably both, not keeping to his diet as much as we should have. And so now we're getting to the top there, and his potassium got super high. It got they kept telling me it was critically high. So his potassium runs, since he's been on dialysis, 5.5, which is kind of high. But on Monday, it went up to 8.5, which is super, super high. So I've been with him trying to get things figured out, and I hope so far the last 2 days we have had good luck keeping it down. We're just going to watch him really close and not skip any appointments. He skipped the Saturday before because he just wasn't feeling good and just wanted a day off, and we found out that wasn't a thing to do. He's done it in the past and we've had no problem, so we didn't think that it would be a problem this time, but it ended up being. But he's on the mend. I got him home and he's doing good, and I'm doing lots better, and I forgot to glue his little head onto the styrofoam. We can do that right now. There we go. So now we've got it all done. Now we'll just decorate her up, and that's going to be his little wife. So I've got him just a little bit shorter, and then I have the little son right there. So with her, we're going to use some of these little base filler balls right here. And I'm going to put her little eyes on. I use buttons for his eyes, but I think I want to use base fillers. Make sure I get the same size. They all run just a little bit different. Okay, so you just take it and put a little gob of glue. Stick it right in there. Do the other one. I don't know if I've showed you guys my little thing I keep my glue gun in when I'm working. It's just one of those rubber loaf pans, And it's the silicone one, so it doesn't burn or nothing, and I can clean it up really easy. And it's easy just to throw it in there. I don't even have to look because it's so big. I can just hit it every time. Okay, and on her, instead of the little top hat like this, I'm gonna make her a fluffy little snow hat, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a piece of this and grab my scissors and probably cut, let's see, I want to roll it probably to about right here. Nothing has to be precise, just get it down. And I'm just going to take it and roll it and glue it, and then I'm going to fluff this down in there and just set it on top of her head, and it'll just look like one of those little old-fashioned snow hats that they had back in the day. And fur is so sticky with that glue. Yeah, try to put the glue on. Wants to chase you all over. Okay, and so I'm just going to poke the little hat down and stick it on her little head, and then we'll put some greenery out of it and a little piece of bling of some sort. Okay, and we're going to cock it off to the side just a bit so she can look a little fancy. Our little husband has one kind of off to the side. I don't know if I want to put, no, I'll put that down the middle. I have these little peppermints I got off of Amazon. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to take some of this little pick I got. I got this at Michael's. It's got just a ton of this little snowy stuff on it. And then I have some cute things to grab. If I can find where I put them. Well, this would work. My little grandson was in here helping me today get my room ready and my stuff, and he was having fun playing with all the little tiny peppermints and other little cute things I had, and he must have packed them somewhere. So I'm just going to glue that on, and then I have this cute little pine cone. I may put that there, I may not. We're still playing here. A cute little snowflake. I think I'm going to use the snowflake. These are just some snowflakes. I just put 3 on top of each other, and they're just the fun foam type snowflakes. And I'm not even sure where I got. I think I got the blue ones, the bigger ones at Michael's, and the smaller one was a Dollar Tree one. Okay, and these are the little candies I'm sticking on, and I stick the top and the bottom on, and then I'll find the center in that. It seems to help me a little bit line them up a little bit better if I do the top and the bottom. So there's those. And I think with her, we're gonna put another little sprig of stuff down here, because she's quite the little fancy lady. Maybe I can use this right there, and then I'll find something red. A red bell would be fun down there. I have this pack of red bells I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna cut one of them off and stick that on there. Right there. That will look cute. All these 2 glue strings. this little red flower would look cute on there. Let's see. Possibilities are so endless with crafting. I can get it attached. This be attached. It's glued or wired. It's wired. That's why it's not just popping off. There. You like that? Sure. I do. I'll put that there. Some more glue on the bell. Whoops, get the right bell. And put it right there. So, see, this is lifted up just a little bit and you're seeing that. So just go ahead, stick your little bead of glue in there and just push it down and you should be fine. Cut off that little beginning of it. Okay. So now we got to do her big nose out of, I'm going to do it out of this felt because I did the other one, but I think the fun foam would be cute too. And I'm just going to put a piece of it for a little bit of added support to it. Guess I better cut this out first, and then I match the other one. So there we go. And I'm cutting it really big because I'm gonna wrap it around the little piece. And yeah, that'll look cute. Okay, so now I'll cut the foam out the way as big as I want her nose. And then we'll wrap this stuff around it. And you want to use the low temp on your glue gun. And I just put a little bit of glue down and then just fold it over. Okay. Set this aside. Put the nose aside. And that aside. Clean up the mess so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay, so that's a great big old dollop of glue right there, Rhonda. We'll work it. There we go. Just had to work it in. Okay. On the tip of the nose, we'll just cut it so it's not so pointed. Do the rest of it, and then we'll put her little nose on and she'll be done. We'll do the little boy, and then I have kind of a little surprise. I've not done one yet, but I want to do one with you. Okay. Round this off a little bit. There. Now we've got her cute little nose. I'm not liking that one side right there, so I'm going to put a little bit more there and then just fold it over. Hold it for a minute. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. The part right there didn't get. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take her and decide if I want her nose down or up. What do you guys think? Down? That's kind of cute. Get all those glue strings off. Now I can put her nose going up like her husband. Oops. I think we'll have it going up. Looks just too cute. Big old nose. All right, there she is. Isn't she cute? I love it. All right, so there's Mom and Dad, and we'll hurry and do little brother. Glue stick. And I did him just the same. I cut off the stick to make him shorter, and I put the little the styrofoam ball and then the styrofoam disc on him. So we'll find the end of my yarn. There we go. And we'll start. My glue gun will cooperate. We'll start putting the stuff on him. Got to work fast because I just put a ton of glue down. There we go. Didn't work out exactly how I thought because it's low temp, so it's not so hot to stay. But we just put a little bit more. That. And just kind of smush it down really good so that make sure it's covering that whole area. Okay, I'll just keep going around, going up his little body here. Around and around. Okay, we'll get to this part. There we go. Almost to the top. These little guys come together so quick and they're so cute. I think just the cutest idea. I don't know where what's her name? Crafty Wampus got the idea, but if she made it herself, it's just, she's amazing. That's just the cutest idea. Do out of a toilet plunger of all things. I was thinking it'd be cute to give to my neighbors, but then I wonder if they would be offended if I gave it to them. You'll have to let me know in your comments if you got a toilet plunger snowman for Christmas, if you would be offended. Here, okay, he's all done. He's all got his yarn on him. So I'm going to put the little hat, just like his dad's hat, on him. I'm going to set his straight on and kind of tipped forward a little bit, just so that it's just a little different than his dad's. We're going to leave this same stuff on. His dad has the blue on his, but I want to just leave this. And then we'll put his little eyes on and his nose and the buttons down him. And he will be so cute. I should use buttons on him, but I didn't grab them. So we'll just use these little base fillers. I use these so much doing different things with them. I try to find, every time I find some in different colors, I'll grab a few bags of them because I use them a lot. Okay, there's a little spot right there. I can see the plunger, so we'll cover it up. Okay, we're going to make his nose. Can't make it quite as big as Mom's or Dad's, because he's just a little guy. I just loved how she made such a big silly nose on there. Okay, that's rough cut. So now we'll just cut a little one out in here. That's the size. Looks like it fits on there pretty good. We'll just take a little piece of it off right there. Set this aside. Clean up our mess a little bit so y'all can see what we're doing. Just put a bead of glue down. Get it started, and then half of it, and I get glue on my fingers so bad. And with it low temperature, it doesn't hurt, but it just bugs the crap out of me. Okay, there's half of it. Should be using one of those little silicone scrapers things, like this little thing, to hold it down. I'm so stubborn because I want to craft so fast. I don't want to take the time to have to grab that and use it. Okay. A little bit of glue right there. I'm just going to nip it off. Just ever so slightly. Okay, and there's his nose. And we'll stick it on. We'll have all their noses going up. That's just too cute. Okay, we'll stick his little peppermints going down him. And we got to make him a little bow tie of some sort. Mom got a pretty little hat. Maybe we'll make her a cute little bow tie too. here's the ribbon I used on part of the dad, so I'm going to use a piece of it on him. Cut off a piece. This will go around his neck, and then I'm just going to do the little bow like this, and crunch, kind of crunch it up, and put a little chenille stem around it, pipe cleaner. Twist it in there. There's this cute little bow. Cut that little thing off right there. Okay. So there's his cute little bow. And now we'll put the, if I can fluff it, there we go. I'll put this around, going around, and I'm just gonna make it a little bit shorter because he's not got a whole lot of room from here to here. So I'm just gonna make it just a titch shorter. Press it with my hand. And put it around his little neck and glue it at the back. The next little project I've got is so cute, and I haven't made one. I just found this stuff today and thought, oh my gosh, that would be the cutest little Santa Claus. So there's the little brother. Whoops, that came unglued. Get it back here. That come to my finger. Back on there. Okay, turn that around. Get him going right. Make sure everything's glued down. Okay, there he is. So that's Mom, brother, and Dad. And I'll take a better picture in just a little bit and post it on this. Here is my snowman. Or not my snowman. Why do I keep calling him a snowman? He is a Santa Claus. And I got these little jackets at Michael's when they were going 75% off. And it had a little pick with it. So I took it off the pick and just stuck it on this, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And then I just took a hat I had, just an old, here's some pieces I have still of it, Santa hat I had here at the house, and I just cut the top of it right off. So the hat come down here more. I just cut it up here, and then I took the trim and just glued it around, and then just took some of the trim and put on for the little topper. So use all your old Santa hats and your old material like this. It really helps and with the budget, and also it's just cute. I found this at the dollar store today, and it's just the chenille. It's a little bit littler. I was gonna try to put it around here, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work. So if I could find the end, it would be great. I always open these up and have such a mess and never find the end right. I don't know what the trick is. I'm not a crocheter, and I just don't know what the trick is to find in the end of your yarn. So I end up just making me an end, which I know is probably not the best idea, but I don't know. Especially black. How do you find the end? Anyway, oh, there's the end. Wow, I've never found the end before. Holy cow. That outscared me. I'm going to take 2 pieces of it. We're going to start out with that going around the bottom to make it look like his shoes. So this will be his shoes, and then we'll have the red going up the thing for his body, and then we'll stick this on top. and the yarn will kind of puff out his little jacket, and then we'll put his little head on. I just think that'll be so cute. So let's try to see if we can get this to work. This black yarn. I apologize for my voice. I know it sounds pretty froggy. At least I have a voice. There for a few days I didn't even have much of a voice. This might take us doing a couple layers. It's quite a bit littler than the rest of it. Cut that off right now. Okay, that's good. I need to cover this little lip up down here. So once we got to this point, I'm gonna do that. Just carry that all the way around. I was hoping I had some bigger black yarn, but I didn't. And I found this at the Dollar Tree a couple of days ago. So I thought, well, I'll use that if I figure out how. Right. Just going around that little lip. Covering it up. Here to the end. Just gonna go up right there and then go up to there. See how I just went from down there and then we just went right back up, and then we'll just keep going around. A little bit of it might show, and I might have to just trim it off with the scissors. And I could do that. And that's just, when you set it down, you don't even see it. So, all right. This is a little more tedious doing it with this littler yarn, but it works. It does work a lot better when you use the right tools. It's amazing. Sometimes you just get stuck in such a rut and you just use what you have, but if you use the right tools, sometimes it's a whole lot easier on you. And we're getting close to Christmas right now. Holy cow. I had so many projects I wanted to do this year, and I cannot believe how close Christmas is already. I'm like, oh man, I might get a quarter of them done that I wanted to. This dumb flu bug that I had took me down for about 2 weeks. I went back and forth to the doctor, and said that antibiotic didn't work. Give me something else. And strep throat and the whole bit. I had a time, but we're on the mend. My husband's on the mend. Keep him healthy. Okay, see, that's coming out cute. Okay, keep going around. Got little blue pieces that we'll pick off here in a minute. just work with it that way. It's all twisting up, which is fine. We'll work with it. I knew this would take us just a little bit longer, but I thought it was a cute idea putting. If you're going to do very many of these, I definitely would get the bigger black yarn. I think it'll look a little bit better, but this will look fine. We'll wait. We'll make it look fine. A little bit more yarn, but we'll finish off what we've got. You could probably take a marker too and just kind of go in these little spots that we have, which will be fine. There, and I think I'm going to stop with the black yarn and then start the red yarn right there, and I think that will look just fine. I have just a few little glue pieces that will clip off, but all in all that looks pretty cute. Like I said, I'm going to take a black marker and go down in some of these spots, or maybe just take a piece afterwards and then just kind of glue it down like that. But right now we're gonna grab the red yarn if I have it, and make a little sweetheart take off with it. So he took off with it, but we'll just put white yarn. I don't think that would be, because it's just basically going to be under his little jacket. My little sweet boy must have packed it off and I didn't see him. He's such a little helper. As crafters, we improvise a lot, and seems like it always works out. Okay, about to the top. Put a bit of glue there. Cut it off. Okay, so now we've got pieces of glue are going to bug me to death on there. Black, you can see everything. Now we'll put his little coat on. Let's see, that looks just fine, huh? After we'll put that towards the back. That doesn't look bad at all. Looks like he has, that's his fluff, or his stuff on his boots. Okay, now we're going to glue the little head on, and I just put a little bit of facial paint right there. Put that right on top. And our Santa is looking cute, and I got this little piece of fur. We'll stick right across the top of it, like this. Look how cute he's looking. Looking so cute. Okay. We'll stick his little hat on. That is so cute. I love him. Okay. Put a little dollop of glue right here for his hat. That is so cute. Look at him. That is so cute. We're gonna get this black paint and put 2 little eyeballs on him. Shake it up a little bit. I'm just gonna use the end of my pencil here. Draw his little eyes on. Make them the same size. Okay. And a cute little nose. Where'd my little nose go? I had. Cute little nose right here. You have such cute little helpers helping you. We're just gonna make him a nose. Let's make him a cute little pink nose. I had a little cute pom-pom here. Wipe this off. Okay. Dip it in. And a cute little nose right there. And I want a little bit for his cheeks, and I'll just dip my finger in and kind of blot it off, and then do his little cheeks. Let's see how cute that turned out. I think we need to put buckles on his little, up here maybe. Let's try that and see how cute that looks. I paint up before I spill it. Wipe my pencil off. Get the glue strings. Okay. I just take a little square and I fold it in half and just cut the little center out. I'll put one there. It's just going to be so cute. I so love him. Sure they're about the same size too. Kind of crazy if they were one's bigger. So I'll have to trim it up, center out. Okay. I don't like that center that big. Kind of glue it back in and then cut off what I'm just going to glue that center back in and then just trim a little bit of it there. That looks a lot better. See how I just glued that little piece right back in there. Okay, and then we're going to put these little buckles on. Doesn't look completely like shoes, but it kind of looks cute. You can leave the buckles off or on, but kind of looks cute with the buckles on. There is the cute little Santa Claus. I got a little bit of black paint somehow right there. I have to dab a little bit of the pink back on it to cover it up. This is the top of my pencil. Just a little bit more. Cheeks just a little rosier. There. Isn't that cute? I just love how he turned out. So that just is a cheap little gift, but it's such a cute little gift. Such a cute little Santa Claus. Okay, that's what I have for that. We'll move right along. Okay, with this one, I'm going to use a dog dish, a watering dish, a Christmas bulb, a sack, and a Christmas stocking to make a cute display. Let me show you the ones that I've made. This is one of them. I made with a dog dish, and I just stuck a bunch of flowers in the top of it. Isn't that cute? And then here's another one that I made. Kind of the same thing. I just stuck flowers in the top of this one also, but I put the fuzzy little thing. This is a knit sock, and this is just a sock from the Dollar Tree. So set it aside. Let me show you how I done it. I just took the ball and I stuck it in there, and then I just stuck this around it to kind of give it a little bit more fill in it. And then I just take masking tape. It doesn't have to be this wide, but this is just what I have right here, handy. And we'll take it and we'll just shape the little ball on the front. And there's a little dip, whoops, right there in the front of the dish. There's a little cutout. I'll just take this and take the tape and kind of make it so it's all just goes around and not with that dip. So we'll just fold this over. And there we go. So it'll just be round like that in the front. Okay, and then for this, we're going to have to poke a hole in the top up here and cut it out. And I thought I brought my... So you just start by cutting the side. The plastic's not really that hard if you start on the side. Let's see if I can get my scissors in there. Okay, I got them started a little bit. I can get these little nippers in there. And just go around to the top of this little dog watering bowl. That. And we'll even it up with a pair of scissors, so make sure there's no rough edges. I'm just going to take it down just a little bit more. You don't want it jagged and everything. We're going to cover it. Still, it'll look nicer, I think, with it not being jaggy around the top. Okay, so this picture part goes in the front. We'll put it like that, and then we're just going to tape this onto the base so it's all sturdy. Okay, just like that. So now we have our base for our little candy dish. And we will take our stocking. Take that out of it. Okay. Now we're just gonna dress him up with the stocking. Just kind of pull it around best you can. Stick your hand in there. It's kind of a tight fit, but once it gets going on, you get it up and around, it fits just perfect. Kind of tough to get it all coming around, but I went into my Dollar Tree to see if I could find the red fuzzy socks or the black ones, and I couldn't, so I was looking around what else I could use, and I seen these, and luckily it worked. It worked out good. Just takes a minute to get it all on there. You just gotta pull and pull that bottom, so it's kind of, the bottom's just a little bit saggy. Boy, look at all that glitter come off that stocking. All right, and then pull it up like that. You're gonna want to pull your little Santa boot, and the ball kind of went backwards, so we want to pull it back in the front again. On this little piece, you've got a little tiny toe looking thing here. And we'll just put a little bit of glue right there, and then just stuff it right up in there to make it look more rounded, not pointed. If you was making an elf boot, that would look really cute. Okay, so once we get it to this point, you can leave this fur on, and on this one we will, or you could put the other faux fur. Just take your time and get your little stuff down, and then I just scoot it down like this, and then we're going to put a big bow right there on the toe of it. Isn't that cute? Isn't that just the cutest thing? Okay, now we'll hurry and tie a bow. Oh, meanwhile, we're going to glue this to the top of this stocking. Glue it to that plastic container inside, and that glitter's falling off. Okay, now I'm going to grab some ribbon, and we're going to make a cute little bow for it. I have this cute Merry Christmas ribbon that I got from Sam's Club years ago. Okay, I'll just take, as I make my bows, I'll try to explain. Just make a loop, and you gather it right here. It's going to be way too big. Oh well. And then with the print on one side and blank on the other, you have to flip it. I'm not sure if we want more than just I think we'll just go with that. And we'll put some more embellishments on it. Take a little pipe cleaner. these a little shorter by dovetailing them. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we'll just take some hot glue, put that in right there. And then I have these little Christmas balls. These little ones I get at the Dollar Tree also. I'm just going to stick one right there. And you're done. Already, it's done. You could put a bag of candy in here. You could, fill it with anything, you know, like these little candies. You could put 2 or 3 of them in, or a great big bag of Hershey Kisses. And they're great neighbor gifts. And they're simple and cheap. You get these dog bowls, just one 3 or 4 inch ornament, just a little bit of ribbon, anything to embellish it, and then just put a little something in there. So that's the cutest little, easiest idea you could do. This is the one with little flowers, same material, but I've just dressed it up a little bit more. Like I said, you could cut this off and use the faux longer fur on it, but I think it looks just as cute like that. Okay, there's that cute idea. And if you like what you've seen, please like, follow, and share. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it.